locally dokily, 812 at HFS. And we are linked to Tori Amos.
We're doing a mind meld right now.
That sounds dirty.
I sense the presence of a friend.
Hello, guys.
Morning, Tori.
How are you?
Good,
Hello,
how are you?
Tori.
I'm pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Where are you right now?
I'm in New York City. I just flew in from London pretty late last night.
So you're pretty jet-lagged.
Yeah, but I've got all these bagels coming. I'm very excited. I got blueberry, I've got poppy seed, I've got onion bagel, and all this cream cheese and
No
butter.
salmon?
No salmon, honey. I want it hot and sweet.
Jam?
Ooh.
I mean, I'm not interested in this dieting scene. Forget it. Chicks, the more to love. That's all. I'm having butter.
You're having
More to love.
Hey,
I agree.
Oh, butter's the kiss of death.
Mm.
That'll clog your heart up.
Mm. But I'm going smiling, baby. I'm going smiling.
So, Tori,
Yes.
Boys for Pele,
Yes.
not a soccer player reference.
If you'd like it to be, I'm sure there are those who would like it to be, which is just fine.
The Brazilian market.
Hmm.
Oh, what is the meaning then? Or do you have one?
Pele is the volcano goddess, and she's been around a little longer than he has, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're becoming English on us.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Well, you can't tell from your perspective because you're you. You're seeing the world through you-colored glasses.
No, you-
However, I have
you-
a distinct British influence on your voice there.
Well, you have spent quite a while in the Isles.
Yes. I've spent a bit of time. You know, I've been flirting with a few Brits. It kind of rubs off on you, you know. But the thing is, let's talk about... Can I say hi to my friends?
You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
I want to say hi to Connie because I haven't talked to her in 6 months. Hi, Connie. I'm sorry I didn't call.
Howdy, Connie.
And I want to say hi to my nieces and nephews because they've been sick all week.
Oh.
Really, really sick.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Wow. So last time we talked, you said that this new CD is a little bit darker, that, darker than the last one. Is it?
This whole record is really about how I stole fire from the men in my life. Took me a while to be able to admit that. But it's about stealing passion, not being able to find your own. And each song became a fragment, another piece, for me to find that.
Was it hard to write?
Well, I got my vampire's license as I wrote this, just because I think when you start seeing, the hooks that you throw in to the people that you say you love.
Right.
And it got pretty volatile at certain points, and I think the whole reference to Pele is the boys, the men that brought me to my fire, what they gave me or what they didn't give me, in many cases, in truth. Forced me to have to find my own, and that's what it's about.
So when you're, and a lot of people do this too, when they write, writing is almost like therapy, where you're reaching down in there and you're expressing it, which originally starts out as some form of healing yourself, but then when you have to go recreate that on stage and give night after night, does it ever turn on you and become something that is destructive?
We'll see. I don't know what this tour is going to be like as far as how it's going to affect me, just because this record is so personal. It's about intimate experiences. And I don't know if I'll be reliving them as I play it or not. I don't really know that. But I do know that for me this record is partly my shadow. It's the descent of woman, trying to remember those fragments, those sides to us. Mary Magdalene was not one of our blueprints that we could follow. And I really went back to that bloodline, to the idea that she was the sacred bride of Jesus. I went back to the idea that this woman, we're not talking about virgins here, we're talking about becoming a woman, honoring woman, the passion, the compassion, and the power and the wisdom of that.
Now, Tori, how does Edison feel about that?
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Maybe so.
Your dad.
Are there any tracks that are so personal that you'd like us not to play them?
If I wouldn't have put them on the record
Okay.
if I didn't want to share them.
There's a lot of tracks here. 14 songs.
14 songs with 4 intros and outros.
After reading the lyrics, I really liked Horses. I thought that is a great song. Did you ride growing up?
Did I what?
Did you
Ride.
ride?
I got thrown.
No.
Metaphorically or actually?
Well, you know, this record is pretty much a metaphor, so it's written in novel form. From beginning to end, it's a story. It's a story of this descent of woman.
Now, Tori, you talk about gaining passion from others, which I think, to a certain extent, is something everybody does. In the first single, Caught a Light Sneeze, there is there's a pretty obvious Trent reference.
Well, a lot of people show up on this record. They come in, they come out. And we wave hello and we wave goodbye.
Okay.
All right.
You know, here's a question that I wanted to ask you last time we spoke, and I didn't do it. When I saw you, and you had played in Washington, and your father was in the audience, and you started talking about your childhood, and I found I was squirming. I'm going, oh, no, Dad's in the audience. You can't say that. How does he react when you get, like, extra personal, when you're talking about, you know, the Robert Plant stuff, if you know what I mean, and I think you do?
That doesn't affect him, in truth. I think the things that we have little chats about is I have a real different view on how Christian mythology has affected and controlled the way of thinking of humanity. And so when I talk about Father Lucifer on the record, when I go after those ones, Muhammad, my friend, when I go after Professional Widow and talk about the control of the patriarchy, that's when he and I kind of agree to disagree, but we honor that.
Does he get out to a lot of these shows, or is it just every once in a while?
Oh, you know he comes out.
Oh, I've seen him everywhere from, you know, here in town to up in New York. I saw him at one of your shows.
Well, he has to be there. He's my publisher.
Hey, you still have a lot of irons in the fire. Still a founding member of RAIN. Well, you always will be.
Yeah.
The Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network.
Yeah.
That number, 1-800-656-HOPE, if you want to
Yes.
get that down.
656-HOPE.
Well, Tori.
Yes, guys.
When can we look forward to seeing you in the area here again?
I think I'm going to be coming through touring April and May.
You know, that's going to rekindle the fixation that all the males at the station have on you. They've got posters all over their offices. They, which is normal, you know, for a radio station, but there are a lot of pictures of you around here.
Yeah, well, where were they when I was 13? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, really. Well, this, you know...
We had the Cheryl Teagues poster up there.
They had the Cheryl Teagues posters, but now these guys have the Tori Shrine, where they make offerings.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
you just make a call here if you need a date or something, because you're not going to have any trouble. They've got little body pillows that they've stitched in your silhouette.
Well,
Don't tell her that.
Who knows what else they've got at home.
just, you know, with some of the pictures on the new record when it's coming out, because again, it's like a novel, the music as well as the booklet. Little Earthquakes was more diary form, Pink was more like an impressionist painting, and this is like a story. And so some of the pictures just have a sense of humor, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Forewarned is forearmed.
Yep.
Thanks.
And the new album, Boys for Pele, will be in stores January 23rd? Is that
Yes,
right?
that's what I'm being told.
Okay.
All right on. Tori Amos.
Well, I think we should hear new music.
How about Caught a Light Sneeze? Do you want to introduce it, Tori?
Gazoon Height.
Anything? Any insight on this?
I'm keeping mum's the word, babe.
Leave it open to interpretation?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's what we love about you.
You spelled light wrong. There must be some insight to that.
Honey, it means no fat, no butter.
Okay. Hey,
Light.
but you're about to have some butter right now.
Yes.
You maybe ought to try apple butter. I don't know.
Tori.
Thank you, Doctor.
Entirely up to you.
Just to get the health side in, eh?
Yeah.
Well, Tori, thanks very much for joining us this morning, and we'll look forward to seeing you when you're in our neighborhood.
Okay, guys, thanks.
Yes, come to our brand new studios.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.